Alright guys, we have another video, a free-to-play deck for Bellona, mid-range. It's the best you're going to get for free-to-play. If you don't want to spend money and you want to work towards them top-end cards, those legendary cards, those, the spicy cards, the ones that win games, the ones that do great because they are overstated and quite frankly just broken. Also, I have a tad bit of a cold, so you have to forgive me. We'll start with Demoralize. Reduce the attack of all enemy units by 2 until the next turn. It's self-explanatory really, it kind of helps that. Because you haven't got a lot of early game, I guess we're going to say. It helps you to stall out the game a little bit. Plus you can get some free trades later in the game, I guess, with like some of your later cards, which I'll get into, some combos you can do. Second card, Inferno Cannon. Attacks knock enemies back 1 tile, 2/3 for 2, statted. It's a structure, it can't move. Thank you, email. You can move with your ability, so that's cool. I've many a time moved it up to their core and just bombarded the thing. It's I like the card. Vulcan spawns with 1. Obviously Vulcan's not in this deck, he being not a free to play card, but if Vulcan was you wouldn't have the need for this, but we do, so it is. March, all friendlies gain +2 movement and +1/+0 until the end of your turn. It's that quick burst of damage you might need in some situations, and the movement speed. Not speed, Smite reference. Movement, range. It's a great card. I personally love it. I'd put this card in every deck if it was possible. It's a really fun card, and it does, well, it can do crazy things. Plus it's 2 mana, that's incredible value really. Next card, First Creature. It's a beast. At the start of your turn, gain +0/+1, 2 mana, White Tiger. There's not a lot of beast synergy in this deck, but it's a well-statted minion. 2 mana, 2/2. You could, if you wanted to go the route with this deck as a basis, build a Beast Bellona deck. There's a few of them floating around there right now. It's been in a few tournaments. As of today, it was in a tournament, so it's done quite well. It's a nice minion. I used to do the back of your core, let it gain a health or 2, or just run straight at them. It's pretty cool. Bolster, give all friendly units adjacent to other friendly units protect 1. That's permanent as well. If you just want to sit back and gain protected, it's a pretty crazy card actually thinking about it now. You have a fair few units that will benefit from that 1 protect, especially against those token Odin decks right now. They are the utter bane of most decks live, so it can help you. Chaos Spawn, silence an enemy. You could have 2 of these if you really wanted to. Take out maybe a Stone Guardian, or maybe a, I don't know, Demoralize. It's a good card. I won the 1. Generally you don't really need much past that. 2/3 for 3, stats aren't bad. The silence is great, especially with those hi-rez. They are irritating to say the least. And there's a few other cards just silence. It's down to your, how much you value, I guess you'd say, about certain cards. How much you, like, if they play Sobek and you don't want to deal with it, just get rid of that Sobek. It's easy life. Next card, Elder Harpy, Warcry, draw a card, 3/2 for 3. It's another beast. Again, not a lot of beast synergy, however, you draw on a card, it's that draw engine. You don't have a lot of that in free to play, but it's a fun card. Now, to be fair, I've won this in a lot of beast decks anyway, so the card is used. It's a good card regardless. You probably would never remove this from your deck. Next card, Promote, 3 mana, give all friendlies in a 2/2 area, +2/+0. It's just another defensive card. You combine this with its Bolster and March, and you have a lot of stats gained off pretty low costing cards late game. If you do so happen to have them in your hand, you are gonna enjoy a little bit of fun with them. Cupid, 4 mana, 4/2, range, Warcry, stun enemy units and knock back all enemy units adjacent to the target. This card is crazy fun. You really do have a grin on your face when you knock back a knockback opponent with this, because it's Cupid and 4 mana, 4/2 with range. It's alright. It's free. It's alright. It does the job. I won it in my mid-range Bellona deck, my quote-unquote expensive competitive deck, and it's not expensive. It's just in dust terms. I still won Cupid because he's just good. He stuns someone and knocks people back, and it can help you a lot. At the start of your turn, gain 1 range. Next card, Stone Guardian, 4 mana, 3/3. This can grow pretty quickly if it's not dealt with. It can start throwing big, contrary contrary to its picture, it throws big rock balls at people. And I've been beat by this card 1,000 times because I was an ignorant ball guy who thought, it's a 3-3, what can it do? Oh, and it clears everyone on the field, so eventually you just end up, eating the salt, or in this term, rock balls. Next card, 5 mana, Hercules, 5/5, deal 1 damage to an enemy unit and pull them to you, and then Warcry's card's crazy. It displaces units, and he's a 5/5 for 5, which is good stat regardless. So it also deals 1 damage even to the enemy unit when they pull them. There's no stun involved, so you be expected to be attacked by the card, but if it's a 1 health card, it'll just die anyway. So it's not bad. There's 2 of Venator, I'm not sure. Warcry, give another friendly unit +2/+1. A buff card, 5/3 in stats. It's pretty good. So really, you're getting 7/4 in stats for 5 mana, which is respectable. It's a good card. It's a good card. I like Venator. It's in a few of my decks regardless. It's a really good card. I recommend this card to anyone. Next card is 6 mana Fury. Immune to return damage, 6/6. Really good card. It's a bomb, really. You drop this and people, they want to trade with you, because if you trade with them, you don't lose anything. Like, it's just a fun card. It looks cool. And it fits in this deck pretty well. As you see, the curve is quite well rounded. And last but not least, the big guy himself, Brute, 7 mana, 7/6, protect 2. Really, it's a 7/8. I guess you could say that it could become a 7/20, because if they keep hitting it with 1s, that protect just adds value to it. It's a crazy card. Protect's crazy on this card. It's started really well, and obviously combined with Bolster, combined with March, combined with Promote. If this card's left alone, this card becomes an utter devastating effect. And again, it looks quite cool. He's got a 6-pack. It's all the things you want in a Brute, I guess. Pretty good. I go off on tangents. Pardon me. We will go into a couple of games, and I'll go through maybe what you could put in if you wanted to buy into this. Like, I'm not saying anything, but Demonic BELLONA can't go in your deck, but looks cool. And we'll get into a game or two, and I hope you enjoy what you watch, and I hope you didn't mind listening to me ramble. I get excited about decks, I probably shouldn't, but I do. And maybe leave a like, subscribe, comment, do whatever, send me a picture of a kitten, I don't care. It'll be fun to look at for at least 3 seconds. So I will see you in the first game. Alright guys, welcome back to what is the free-to-play BELLONA deck, mid-range. I mean, it says mid-range, but I'm probably going to play it like an aggressive psychopath, because that's how I play this game. Mulligan-wise, you have a few low-costing cards you don't want to be sitting with these, you don't want this in your hand. This is debatable depending on who you're playing against. Actually, it wouldn't be bad against these, because Apollo is a pain in the ass. No, well, we'll keep the Stone Guardian just because, as I said previously, Apollo is a pain in the ass. You would generally want your lower cost minions, and watch, it'll be Apollo. It's always Apollo. They love Apollo. Apollo's like Saber. I mean, it could be Arachne. I didn't expect that at all. But his opening hand isn't bad. We're probably going to coin out a Cupid, because Cupid's really just a good card, as I said, 4/2. And against slower decks, or more aggressive decks rather, it's slow or aggressive, it doesn't really matter. It stuns them, it slows them down. He's going to play Arachne or Apollo, and yes, I do just want to keep a low curve. You want to control the board as much as you can. You're not an aggressive deck. You can play aggressive if they're really slow and you just keep slamming out minions. Generally, it's probably not a bad idea. We are just going to stun Brontus, by the way. There's no reason to keep him up. See, now we're in a predicament, because we could just... Do we play... Well, we're doing this because we're not playing Demoralize. We could just play Stone Guardian. We are going to play Stone Guardian. The reason being, I'm playing Stone Guardian. If he plays a god, Cupid's got 2 health. The stun's good and all. But if he plays a god, this becomes a 2/2 and freely trades. See, now he's doing the trading for me. and I've always got a range unit to kill Brontes, regardless of whether he buffs it or not, and then we can stun potentially the god, or any card that he plays that we really don't want slamming us in the face on our next turn. So, I mean, there's do's and don'ts for this card, but I think getting that range up one more, because he's going to free trade with this as well, so we are going to be killing Brontes, though. Depends on what we draw, though. But I don't think we have any innate removal in this deck. That's one of the downfalls. Removal is I say, to some extent a premium. There's no point stunning that thing. We could do this. We will stun this, so we have a free trade. Also, I'm learning with you. I built this deck and played a few games. I enjoyed it. But I'm learning with you. This is a new experience for me to play a free-to-play Bellona deck. So I am genuinely thinking about these. I'm not one of those pro, hardcore... You know what I mean? I've been in a few tournaments. I've done alright. So yeah, that didn't benefit him at all. I am genuinely confused why he did that. PogChamp, I guess. We're going to play Veneta, because we are going to buff this and slap him in the face. Now he has a 1/1 Sparta. Yeah, he didn't realise what Divine Vengeance did, I don't think. That's not a god. He needs 1 more damage. I think we've matched against someone that can explain the deck thoroughly too, because I don't think he knows what some of the cards are doing. Which everyone's a new player at one point, and you know, he's entitled to make mistakes. I've probably made a few already. It's just the way I am. I play this game pretty aggressively, non-stop, and I lose a few games for it, and that's my downfall. We could just like, I feel like this is a thing to be doing. Oh god, see, look, there's a mistake. I assumed that I could move here, and I'm going to at the cost of mana. Oh, is that a blink now? Why is it blink now? Oh, okay, whatever. I'm in a world of my own, sorry. I did this because, well, I didn't really want to play anything else, I'll be honest. As I said, being a mid-range deck, you don't just want to flood the board. I mean, you do eventually, you want to get to that point where you can, but all my cards are fairly low. There's none of the late game cards in my hand, so I don't really want to be flooding the... Like, this is going to be played next turn. This is versatility. You don't really want to play it unless you're stunning something. You could draw the card, but... I mean, I would have played it, but I misplayed on me positioning. But again, did I really? Because he's going to play Athena, but he needs to play Athena by my units. This is an Athena play. See, that's a misplay again. I don't rightly know what he thought was going to be achieved there. I'm just going to do this, because I want... What's the area on this? It's a forcing, so I need to move this here. Sorry, I feel like I'm just mumbling sake. I'm playing minions around so I can get all of them like this, because I want the minions to be tougher. Obviously, we're using the combo. I'm lucky in the fact that he hasn't cleared me minions, which he should have done with Athena right there, but he didn't. So we profit from his mistake. But I hope I am being clear. I hope you're getting the message. It's a very tempo orientated type thing. Like, I'm not used to some of these cards, but I'm adapting to it. I'm just wondering, like, some of the... It's curious is all. But I hope you can see where the deck goes. It is very... it's not control. It is mid-range. It's just... It's got a bit of controlling aspect to it. It's like, but I haven't drew any me late game, so I don't really know what's going on, but... I guess we are doing this. There's no reason to not take that. And then we're just going face. We draw a card. No, it's always nice. We got Brute, that's a good card for next turn. and we can't do anything else. Again, Cupid's versatility. If he plays something which I deem I do not want to take damage from, like a big hefty range unit, I will just stun, because you don't take return damage when I can't speak apparently. You don't take a return damage when the opponent's stunned. So stun's quite a powerful commodity, so you don't really want to be wasting it. Doesn't matter how well you think you're playing and how well and how bad do you think they're playing. They can always win because you become close-minded and think that you're going to dominate the game. As you can see, yeah, I might be playing this game a bit slower, but I will always play for board control. Doesn't matter what the opponent, how the opponent's playing, whether they misplay, whether they don't misplay. Always play for the strength of your deck, because if you don't practice that, you're not really learning from the deck. You're just, well, you're not learning. You're just, I don't know, pub stomping, and you don't learn from pub stomping because you get really bad traits. And this, yeah, you conceded. So you should always play. It's not. I mean, some people might say, "Oh, like you try hard and you try hard," but if you're playing the game with the intent on winning ranked, people aren't going to play the game and go, "Oh, this guy's not trying, so I won't." You need to play the strength of your deck, and I hope in this replay guide so far you've seen that I will play the game seriously and I won't take unnecessary risks in any circumstance, because that risk could give me a bad trait. Bad trait, I lose the game. I will. That point's been conveyed because I've spoken about it for the last 2 minutes, I guess. We'll play one more game, and yeah. Welcome back. We are against another Zeus, which... Zeus, it's fun. I like playing against Zeus. He has some really cool and not annoying cards. Athena's not annoying. There's a lot of Athena hate in me. A lot. Card has ruined my life. Nah, that's an over-exaggeration. But the card is a pain in the backside. And hopefully this guy puts up more of a fight, I guess, because I want to see. I want to show you how this deck can play from behind. Because as it stands right now, you've only seen me babble. Sure, that's a program. Babble on about. I mean, I guess I talk strategy. I've tried to. I really have tried. I suffer with ADD, so you can see I've got Disney Infinity figures in the boxes on the wall. I like things. But I play the Beast here because next turn it becomes a 2/3, and he's probably going to play Apollo because that's all everyone plays. But we don't really care about Apollo because we are going to silence that. That stops his can attack twice, by the way. So we're not scared, because if he buffs Apollo, it doesn't kill the White Tiger. That's why Apollo is just one of those cards, if you don't deal with it, it might only be a 1/3 now. That 1/3 turns into a big card, and it will mess you up something crazy. Again, it gains health. We've lost this. This card's gonna disappear. We've lost that card. We could just reduce his attack and attack him and move him back so we kill him. That's what we'll do. We'll kill Apollo. We demoralize so we can't do any damage, and then we kill him. That's, you know, there are ways to deal with things. He's on 6 mana already. Dear God. He's got Nike in hand. We can play Fury next turn though. Nike might be played. Oh, Athena. Athena's viable. Oh, and they did play Nike. Fancy. He played Nike. Can we remove Nike? We can't. We can play Fury though. And regardless, we're just going to have to go face here, because I don't have any damage to buff my creature with. Little tip. When you're attacking and they have a minion, match the minion on their side. Don't give them free reign to just walk in straight lines. You never want to give them free reign to walk in straight lines, because, well, being realistic, even if he buffed this, by the way, he dies still. It's prudent of him to trade. If he doesn't trade, we get a free trade. Oh, fancy. See, now it doesn't die. That was quite nice. I like that. I'm sorry. Some people do good plays. You know, it's cool. Obviously, we're gonna stun this. This is one of the inherent greatnesses of Cupid. Also, I wouldn't do this very often, but I'm dragging the stunned unit further away because there's some obviously you've seen there's like area buff abilities, and I'm not sure whether Zeus has any. I haven't looked at Zeus decks in a while. She can kiss him. Doesn't save him, but she can kiss him. But yeah, try and put your minions behind the enemy core. They have to backtrack, then it becomes uncomfortable for them, and you can gain pressure without having to waste a lot of units for no reason. She should have kissed the core, unless she can. I mean, he's gonna buff it, isn't he? If he buffs it, I can't kill it. Yeah, that's quite cool. Fancy. Might be prudent of me to trade with the Athena. No, that's not enough. We're gonna draw a. No, we're not gonna draw a card. Oh, are we? No, we're not. No, we will. We'll draw a card. What do we get? We'll draw another card because why not? Because at this point, there's no reason not to. We're gonna kill Athena. I mean Aphrodite because he loses the kiss. It might have been stupid to a lot of people, but technically that he would have just been taking 1 damage from my things. And as it stands right now, we've got Venator or Venator, and whichever way you want to pronounce it. So regardless, he's probably gonna hit the core because it'd be really idiotic of him to trade because he should buff first and then he's on 1. I mean, I hope he trades because 9 damage to the face is not great. I'll be honest with you, it'll be painful. If he does trade though, we kill it. See, Divine Vengeance, no, that's uncomfortable. This is not. We're not in a great position. Yeah, he missed damage. That's why he's saying curses. Holster. Play this guy. It's possible he'll just do 10 damage at the core. Because it's in his... the ball is in his park, really. Please don't get a spell that kills me. That's fine. Didn't it say search a spell? Discover God, I'm an idiot. That's not going to do much right now. Yeah, he's going to go for 10. Yeah. He's playing off top decks now. Is there a way to keep this alive? Protect gets plus, so there might not be. No, because even if he gets, he's going to do 10, so that's to protect 10. He's going to do 10 anyway. If I could play this as well as this, we keep it alive. Wait, I mean, no, we can do this instead. Does it stay alive by 1? No, it doesn't. So basically what I'm trying to do is I want to keep this guy alive, so I'm going to play the turret. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this, and I'm misplayed. It still dies. Well, I tried, didn't I? Because I forgot that was a thing. It doesn't matter. He can't go face here. But this has got one more thing, one thing, but obviously the protect doesn't stack, so I'm an idiot. Judgments, that sucks. He is living off top decks, but he's in the driver's seat. We do have a fair few good cards left. March is not bad, Cupid's good, Hercules is good, Stone Guardian's good. We can still win this. This isn't a loss by any stretch. Making me thinking pants right now. This is a good game. I like this. No, we play this. Where's the most damage coming from? Well, they're melees. This is always going to hit face. we can just do this and say go. If he has removal, we'd probably lose. Yeah. I think we've lost, boys and girls, and guys, and gals, and cats and dogs. See, my plan was to hopefully this stays alive, but I think the fact that he was just really, really intent on destroying me with... his melee units aren't going to die via attacks, by the way, against stun. We won the first game, but I guess like we just got outvalued. I think like that Nike, I just couldn't kill it. He had answers to every answer I had, so it was just a bad situation. But I hope I can fade the deck pretty well, and I guess it's possible we can win. You know, I'm never the optimistic. I wouldn't try and win in every game. You know, give me 1 HP and them off 25. This is not going to win us the game. I mean, we can play them. You know what? We'll concede because I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste my time. Not that it's very valuable, because I play card games all day. But you know, card games. Let's I will look over the. Oh, can we open the pack? We always open a pack. Can we actually open a pack? Go on, give me that favour. Well, I guess I got denied today. This is, as I said, the deck. The changes you could make. I will show you my deck, the custom deck I use. This is the deck I use. It is very different. Minus your bay, Cupid. That's the deck I use. You might have to pause it. Swavaganda. If you get this far, please tell me you got this far. Yeah. Tell me you got this far, please. You know, I like interaction. It's cool. It gives me ideas and give me an idea to make a next. Tell me whether you like the guide. It was a good guide, bad guide. You know. It would give you a starting deck. You might not win every game with this deck. Obviously, I've just lost. It's gonna happen. I'm not saying I'm the greatest card player of all time, but I do alright. So there is a fair few. You could build Beast BELLONA off this. You could build Control BELLONA. I expand on the mid-range concept. There's a lot of cards you can add. A lot of cards you can keep. You know, there's plenty of options, and as you can see, the game it's tailored towards a mid-range. If you lose the board, BELLONA's got that problem, and regardless, if BELLONA loses the board, it's really hard for it to play back into the game. There's always ways to do so, but you've got to be really spot on with it. But I hope the guide helped you to some extent. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I said I have a really short attention span. I try and focus. This video is 28 minutes long. Well, that's great. I hope you enjoy this one. If you watched the whole thing, let me know. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. That's not the order, but as always, keep winning, and I hope you are well. Goodbye.